How are you guys doing? I'm having a good day. Nice sleepy day. Just drank some soda. The old soda water. Soda water. Wake myself up a bit. Be able to actually stream. I just didn't sleep well last night. Went to bed probably at about like 2. Because I'm like that. And then when we locked up Herman, because we put him in his crib. We call it a crib rather than a cage, so it doesn't sound quite so bad. It acts as the same way. Sometimes he just needs to take a nap and he doesn't feel like it. They've done an update to this game, by the way. Like a fairly significant one. If you can't tell. I don't know what these buttons do. I should have probably checked to see if my file was saved. Let me go ahead and copy the save file real quick. I'm just thinking to myself, like, wait a minute. What if it does something really stupid and deletes the save file? We may be past the point of no return by just me starting it there. I do have a backup from, like, way back. But at that point, I think I'll probably lose my goddamn mind. Goddamn mind. I felt like that was a song, but it's not. It's really actually not a song. Let's see, Steam apps, common, and then My Summer Car. And then it's in here, right? My Summer Car data? No. Images. Where's the save data? Is this an experimental version? No, it's just the version that's out now. How about mesh save? Just search up mesh save and figure out where that text file is. Nothing matches your surf. Well, I know that that is the name of a file. So, there's that. My documents? Anyone have any idea where My Summer Car is on my computer? It's not in my Steam folder. This is how I like to start streams. Like thinking I got everything else. And thinking I got everything together and then I don't. How are you guys doing? I've been I spent most of today hanging out with Tilda, working on invitations and stuff. And because we got that whole wedding thing happening here sooner rather than later, which is kind of horrifying. Base Clef, thank you for 7 months of support. I forgot to say, yeah, Herman is doing good. But when I put him in his crib last night, I guess I didn't lock it right. Thank you for the 7 months of support there, Base Clef. I don't think I was like just all that enthused when I should have been, so I apologize. Alright, so I found a save file. I'm going to assume it's the right one. Now we're going to boot it again. Sorry about that. Just want to make sure we don't screw everything that we've done up until this point. Also, I've been thinking to myself, what if he has a crib. He has a cage that we call a crib. But anyway, I didn't lock it properly. And he fell asleep for like 4 hours, and then he opened his crib and started wandering the bedroom. The bedroom is not kitten-proof. And, that's not the best. Alright, let's see how different this is. First off, text is totally different. Like, they changed the font. This is not it's not my beautiful house. Oh, wait. They moved the save point. Okay. That's gonna be rough. What else did they move? I wonder if my house is back together again. The cat is, technically speaking, the equivalent of a teenager, but he acts more like a baby. More so than anything else. Is this like a next door neighbor? What the fuck is this? I guess this guy's been here before. Oh no, it's still burned down. So I was thinking the other day when I was taking a shower, I was thinking, you know what I could do? I could actually, instead of trying to win the drag race, try and win the other race. I'll consider this game over once we beat a race in this. I feel like that's a fair way of determining a win condition, right? I'm thinking the drag race is gonna require that I actually know how to shift up correctly, whereas the just street race through the back roads of this whatever the fuck town, like all I gotta do is go faster than the other guys. And they're kind of dumb, I've remembered. So what was I doing last time? Looks like I got home and I brought some food with me. I'm going to bring the van over and pick up some of that food and throw it into the back of this thing. I don't think that the booze is ready. If it is, I want to bottle up as much as I can, throw it in the back of the van, and then next time I'm hanging out with that guy, we just sort of would jam. It's weird that they took my save point away, but okay. God, that is so weird looking. I mean, yeah, I gotta not crash and die as well, so there's quite a few settings. But I mean, like, I have to beat him and not crash and die, so I guess that's the difficulty. But I've thought of some things that I can do, and so now we just gotta get the car working. I feel like that's really where we're at. That might be a little easier and a little bit better. And if we want to keep this game going after that, we can try and do the drag race, but right now, I'm going to stick to one thing at a time. Impact font? Like yellow impact font? Who the fuck uses yellow impact font? Don't look at any of my YouTube thumbnails. But anyone who uses those is just, he doesn't know anything about graphic design. It's just a bad look, you know? Anyway, let me hop out of the car real quick, throw all of this shit into there. But yeah, okay, that couch is gone. That's a little disconcerting. Joey, thank you for 6 months of support. That's very kind of you. That's half a year. That's a long time. I think that gets you a new badge, right? Pretty sure it does. Cool. I can hit it from here. I'm just going to throw them over there, assuming that they're going to land in it. And if they miss, then they miss. And if they land, they land. And we'll work it back. No, the house is not back. We're just going to ignore the fact that it's not. Maybe, yes. I think it's the silver one. But there's a bit of today where she just needed to look at things. Like, figure out which one she liked. And I wasn't really involved in that. But then she found one she liked, but she was like, I wish it was a little bit like this. So I ended up spending a little bit of time using my art skills to make it look like that. And I think we're all ready to go. We just need to go, like, print it. Is the phone back? You know what? That's a good question. I don't think so. Chocolate cheese, thank you for a fucking... What is that? 2 years? Holy shit. You absolute madman. You mad lad. Thank you. I think everything got teleported back to its original location. Well, thank you, Joey. It didn't let me say anything, but... Oh, you didn't have to say that. It's very kind of you, though. No, this is the same house. This is just my house. It's burned down. Alright, so... Let's go ahead and, But while she was doing that, I was spending some time painting. And, on my Warhammer crap. Not something actually important, but because I'm going to go play some Kill Team later this week, and when I play Kill Team, I want to, start a fire. Yeah, alright. What's the worst that can happen? Start a fire. Neat. I don't really know what this is for. I guess it's another way you could burn down your house. Can I turn this off? Just pee in it a little bit. Maybe that'll turn it off. Actually, I don't know how to make that stop. Well, it stopped. Good. I guess we're done with that. Anyway, so I painted all my cultists and I moved my team around a bit. So now I'm just going to be using the, Is that a fucking grill? Are you kidding me? A fucking oh my god. Yes. Okay, so this needs to go in the car for sure, but holy shit, I can grill food. You guys see that shit? Just when I think this game has nothing less to offer us. We can put sausage on here, I bet. It's burger time. Is that necessary? Do I need these things? Wiring mess and clock gauge. And gas. It's a very expensive grill. Okay, let me lean in here and get some of this plastic, whatever. Alright, does this come back up as kill you? Can't imagine it would. It does! It does! We actually have a full thing of kill you. Alright, cool. Let's get some burgers. Some burgers going. Alright. Time to stop eating my food raw. My pizza raw. Who puts pizza on the fucking grill? Like, I'm from Texas and we don't do that. Like, if anywhere is gonna bastardize Italian culture and Italian cuisine that badly, it's gonna be Texas, and that's how we would do it, but we don't. Because that's fucking insane. There's been a couple people who asked if I'll do, like, a, Karl memorial video meme thing. That was fine when he was alive, but I feel like it's just sort of disrespectful to do now. It's a personal preference thing. Everyone does their own thing. Everyone's their own person, but, for me, and my own sensibilities, that's the no-go. So, if you want to watch a meme of that, go to the original, like, insurgency video I made, and just enjoy that. How do I meet this? I mean, that's just super gross looking when it's just like that. Is Rev still homeless? Homeless is a state of mind. Alright, so how do I make this fire? How do I catch this on fire? I mean, that doesn't seem right. Is there like a lighter or something? I mean, I just sort of light my cigarette. It's just sort of suddenly lit. I got mud flaps, and these are for the Satsuma. Do I need these? I guess I should bring them with just in case. If someone wants to look up the instructions on what I need to be doing. I mean, yeah, it's entirely possible. Use your cigarette to light it? Okay, let me, just lean in there. Just, there we go. That didn't work. Putting my head directly into the grill did not work. Alright, well, we got sausages and we got a grill. I got fire, but I can't use it. Let's check and see if there's any new buttons. Hit, urinate, smoking. TV camera. Hand control mood. Use objects. It's not F, by the way. I already tried using F on it. I mean, the menu design is pretty bad. It's arguably better than what it was. There was an update. There's a fairly substantial update, but I mean, I guess I could try swearing at it. Okay. Okay, swearing at it has not caused it to fire up. What is fire? How could I start a fire? Need charcoal for the grill? Alright, we gotta go to town to buy some charcoal. So let's get all the kill you bottles out of the back and put them in here. 2-pointer. Oh. Dunk. Alright, if we can't bring all of it with us, then I guess we just throw everything into the back and we'll just... Yeah. Just eat the sausages raw. There's probably no health risk. We'll just put that back here. There we go. Alright, anyway. We're gonna need some yeast. We're just gonna bring our entire house worth of things with us. Wonder if we can put, like, pizza on the Barbie. I mean, like, it was recommended, and I gave people shit for it, but, we could try it. We could try it. I'm gonna try and avoid putting gas on the grill. Seems like a bad idea. Just generally speaking. Okay. Alright, and then we need some yeast. I forgot what the correct measurement of yeast to water is. I guess there's not a whole lot of point in bringing it along. Use beer to fuel the grill. I don't think we can pour it out. As much as you'd think or would want to. Okay, we got beer. We got food. We got radio already in the car. Throw that into the pit. There we go. We don't need that thing. Do we need the mud flaps or the battery tester or the hammer? No. King Twibs, thank you for 16 months of support. It's very kind of you. Alright, we got that together. I too now want to consume raw sausage in... I mean, like, listen, there are plenty of places you can go and get a raw sausage. Or get rawed by a sausage. I'm talking about sex. It's what YouTubers do. We just make very, very, overt references to sex, and that counts as humor. How destroyed is my liver in this game? It's not a good thing. It's not great. Turn on my brights, because it's, like, slightly dark out. It's, like, not actually nighttime even yet, but... if we see anything along the way that we can stop... oh, wrong button. Okay. That's fine. Alright, there we go. Alright, so I'm gonna go back to the Satsuma. No, actually, let's go to town. Let's get some charcoal and grill up some sausage. Is that necessary? No, not really. Did I bring the lid for the kill you with me? Probably not. But yeah, I just spent most of the day working on that, those invitations and that kind of thing, and then I spent a little bit of time, actually, a majority of the day while Tilda was working out what she liked out of the invitations, painting my cultists, and they look good. And so hold on, I saw something. I don't know what it was, so I'm gonna go and pull over and get to it. There's something very vibrantly red on the corner here. And then I clipped out my little Plague Marines that I bought. I didn't realize that the champion was like an aspiring champion with like a fucking power claw and a sword, and I don't know. I am getting married, yes. Proposed on Christmas Day, and we're getting married February. So, that'll be good. The getting married, okay, so I'm gonna give you guys some advice. If you decide to get married, first off, marry someone who, like, you actually want to be with for the rest of your life. That's, like, the important bit. But, like, second off, maybe just do, like, a court wedding. There's so much going on. Like, we're delegating so many tasks, like, to other people, but getting married itself is, like, fucking holy shit. Like, like, we tried to call off Office Depot to try and get them to print the invitations, because the place that we went to Michael's to get invitations, and they have this weird-ass system to print them out, and it's just wrong. Yeah, wedding planning is a clusterfuck. Alright, we're gonna hope that we don't get hit by a train, because there's no way to know if it's coming or not. We're fine. Alright, now... I think in Texas, the passenger gets the ticket if you don't buckle up. Like, oh. He just drives through, like, whatever the fuck he feels like. But here's the deal, like, the Satsuma is a little bit different of a beast, and I'll have to learn how to, like, shift gears and drive it without it, like, breaking down along the way. But I feel like I could reasonably drive the vehicle in a way that would allow me to race through this, you know? We'll tell her congrats from some rando on the internet, Toxic, because that's awesome news, man. It's worth it to have your seatbelt on. People make a whole bunch of a stink that, like, the, like, seatbelt will cut into you and it'll cause, like, you to lose a boob or something. But it's the same sort of thing with steel-toed shoes. Like, the alternative is that you just lose the fucking thing. And by, you know, that I mean, like, alternatively you could just fucking die. We're doing our wedding on the fucking cheap. I'll tell you that much. We are doing it so, like, we are not doing one of those fancy Texas weddings. We're spending, like, almost nothing. The majority of it goes into the venue, which is not that much. But, yeah. I don't know. I honestly want to have an excuse for, like, all of my friends that I've ever had in my life to, like, meet up. Yeah, the wedding industry has a lot of scammy stuff to it, and a lot of it comes down to them going, well, don't you want this to be special? Isn't she important to you? Like, we're probably going to get a lot of decorations, any of the decorations that we feel like we need from the dollar store. Tilda was talking about how she was looking at invitations for, like, a regular birthday party versus wedding invitations. There's about a $10 to $15 difference. Same shit, same paper, just one says wedding on it. I didn't get her, you know, like, a big old diamond or anything, and the ring I bought for myself ended up being, like, $30. Not mentioning that I have to get it resized, which is going to be another 30. But, you know, compared to the 400, 500 that I could have spent on it, it's a pretty good deal. Is that a fucking bridge? What is that? What the fuck 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 is that? What is this? What is... What? There's a bridge here now? Holy shit, there's a river! Holy shit. What? What? Who knows what that was. Something I've dropped at one point or another. Glass Brain, thank you for 45 months of support. I don't know how many years that is. More than 3, which is a lot. 3 years is a long time to support someone as dumb and untalented as I am, so thank you for that. I shouldn't even joke about that kind of thing. Like, people get mad when I do that, but, like, you know, I guess it's better than being like, yeah, well, I fucking deserve it. But even still, that's, I don't know. Thank you. I'm bad at thanking people and accepting the generosity of others, and so I instead decide to deflect, because I have a lot of emotional problems. Does that work? That works. That almost registers as a thing to say. Alright. So now we got the water thing. We got drunk at a Japanese restaurant. Was it good? I would very much like to eat at Japanese places, but I will die. That's a problem with most Asian food for me, is that it involves soy, and I like all of it. Except for the parts that kill me. You missed the turnoff? Oh, yeah. No, I realized. I was hoping no one else did, so that way I could just keep driving, and it would seem like I was just taking a scenic tour. But you've noticed, and so now this is awkward. This is very awkward. Ooh. Okay, hold it together. There we go. There's street lights. No, wait, here's the turn off. You were wrong, and I was right. Aha! 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 There's some random gremlin man running around. Oh no, not this ditch. I hate this ditch so bad. Can I get out of it without it being... It's not a huge deal at all. It's fine. Yeah, So yeah, I don't know. Don't do what's traditional when it comes to, like, weddings. If you're gonna have one, just do what's right for you. The fuck? There are rates? Is soy sauce made out of soybeans? Surprisingly enough, yes. The fuck? This changes? The fuck is this? What? I do have a peanut allergy. It's unfortunately very much related. Soy and peanuts are both related. Hey. Anyway. Do you guys sell, you sell, you sell charcoal here? I need to buy some. You do? He doesn't have any. Like, I can't get it. The stream's dropping a bunch of frames. We just dropped about 2% of the frames we've had so far, so yes. Pray? Who are these people? Would I know anything? Would I know these people if I knew anything about, like, things? Alright, well. Guess I'm getting tired. I'll take some coffee. Don't forget to pray. Pray is apparently an important part of this. Thank you. He is stuck.
Haista vittu. Me vittu. Me vittu. Me vittu. Painu helvetti. No, ei jaksa katsoa sun naamaa.
Is he killable? Yes, very much so. You have to, like, flip his vehicle, though. And I don't have a forklift or anything to kill him with. I don't know how he's managed to Austin Powers himself here, but he did. Oh hey, it's more kill you bottles. It's like an Easter egg hunt, but instead we're making moonshine. I've had plenty of baths. They just all have been in the lake, and yeah, Attaches car to his friends. I think it's his brother. I haven't had like a traditional bath in quite a while. Didn't I put the kill you thing back here? I recall very vividly that we did that. And yet I'm not seeing it. Oh, some sausages fell out and it touched the grill. And any sausages that touch the grill instantly explode outwards into that. So I'm actually gonna put I'll just put the grill up front. That way I don't accidentally open any packages of sausage. Should be fine. There should be nothing dangerous about that. That should not be like that. I'm just gonna eat these. You know what? It's okay. We'll just have sausages loose rolling around in the back. It's fine. How are the guys inside not bothered by that guy? They're drunk. I think that's primarily why. Still getting some good frames. Dropped another bunch. Will I stream Yakuza later? I'm probably just gonna do this for a little bit. I just want to make sure I stream today because I had a chance to. They're having a little bit of a fist fight over that table.
Jaa, että siitä otetaan niinku vähän kolmannellekin jalalle. No laitetaan elämän risaaseen.
Just go for it and shatter your life. No problem, man. Working on it. Kind of feel like I've already done that, to be honest with you.
Ei helvetti osallistuaanko minä johonkin rikoksiin.
You are, I'm fairly certain. I don't know the law well enough to know, though. Still not done being thirsty. Just super fucking thirsty. Anyway. No, I got a little bit of thirst left. Go ahead and...
Pitäisikö sinun lopettua vielä lopilla?
No. No, I shouldn't. I love these songs. They're so comfy. He's almost loose. Oh, he got out! He got out! Holy shit. Oh. I got 3 random white guys and not all the same 3 white guys. The guy kind of looks like Nixon. I think it's just because he's old. And old guys look like Nixon to me. Like old dudes that have like incredible jowls. I have no control over this. I feel like this is rigged. Alright, well, I'm tired. Give me another coffee. I'm tired, I need to go and find my bed. Might sober me up a bit. I've heard that's a thing. I have a feeling that it just makes you drunk and have coffee. I guess it makes your blood flow go faster, which means that, you know, then you'd pump through all of that faster. But I know you're not supposed to mix alcohol and caffeine. I know UT won't serve Red Bull with, well, they say they won't. They fucking do. There's an on-campus bar, because of course there is. It's UT, it's a party school. Alright, let's get back on the road. But they won't serve you Red Bull shots. Though you can mix them yourself. But they say they won't. But I've seen them do it. Because I don't think they really give a shit. Look at all this littering. It's fine. It's fine. Is there a dude in that house? that guy just incredibly creepy looking to y'all as well? Was it just me, or was that dude's face like entirely gray? Do you guys see that? Would someone mind going and clipping that and seeing if that was real? 'Cause that guy was, That was creepy. I wonder if he'll be there again if we come back. We've killed a handful of people in this town. I wouldn't be surprised if we're like, what's the word? Not possessed? Haunted. Haunted. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised at this point. We should probably get back on the highway, but this seems fine. There should be random lone pizzas around on the road, I think. Alright. I should have just turned around and gone back out onto the road. But now I'm committed. Can turn around at any moment, but, you know, there's that. I did kill that cop once. That was true. That is true. It was an well, it wasn't an accident. It really wasn't. Like, I saw him and I veered towards him, which is the opposite of an accident. It was an intentional thing I did. I want to give a little bit of space between Yakuza episodes, just that way people can catch up. If I rotate between all the things that I'm streaming, it should work out. But yeah. Also, as far as I can tell, I don't think I can post 2 videos in a day. But also, YouTube prefers short videos that are around 30 minutes to an hour. So, I've been thinking about how I've been cutting out my videos. And I think the only way that makes any legitimate sense would be, well, there are 2 ways. I could either, let's say I wanted to cut this video up. You know, we hit the hour mark, I cut it in half. I post it, you know, one day and then the other half the next day. Alternatively, I just post it as one big old chunk. Except for in the cases where it's 2 separate games and I divide it over 2 days. Because they have to be about 6 to 12 hours apart for YouTube to actually, like, register that as me not spamming. Because if it thinks I'm spamming, then it just, like, makes sure it doesn't go to inboxes. Which is kind of not the point. Like, all things considered, I would rather you guys just fucking see my videos. So I think what I need to start doing is just accepting that they're going to be 2-hour fucking movies. Okay, someone actually clipped the gray man. Hold on. Just talking about garbage. Let's listen to how annoying I sound. You guys already are, I'm not. I'm actually going to readjust that screen region because some of the stuff that's been clipped, some popular clips that have been clipped, I do not think are ones that should have been clipped. So I'm just going to just make sure that I'm not the one getting in trouble for it. Alright, that should be about right. Alright, go. Ooh. But I've seen them do it, because I don't think they really give a shit. Look at all this littering. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, I saw him. Is there a dude in that house? Alright, now can we get a... Oh, you guys can't see him. Alright, you didn't see any of that, but we can see him now on this screen. Now, I can actually use the power of OBS to zoom in on this mysterious man. That is just an old man, I think. I think that's just an old dude. There's a mod that gives you a free house. Nah. It's not really their blocking, it's just like how much they promote videos. And if they don't promote a video where it actually shows up in boxes, then it's the same thing as it just not being a thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, It's not a, it's YouTube algorithms doing weird shit, and we're not entirely sure how it works. I was speaking to my guy at Screenwave to try and figure it out, and I think that's the case. So I think the trick is, I'm gonna try and go back to the old method of splitting it, that if it's 2 separate games, then we'll have one day be one thing and one day be another game, in the order that they're posted. Because otherwise it's not going to work. And we'll see if that fixes some things. And if it does, we'll keep with that. Otherwise, I'll have to start splitting the streams. Holy shit, there's a bridge here now. That's nice. You didn't used to be a bridge. The fuck? Oh, hey. I didn't realize where we were. My couch isn't here. The algorithm on YouTube changes fairly, like, it actually changes daily, but it doesn't have major shifts unless if it's something they announce, for the most part. So, I think at this point, I gotta just be thankful that Twitch exists, and everyone who donates and subs on Twitch are here, and then I've got Patreon going as well, which is, they're just much more stable. Like, I can depend on that money. YouTube just does weird shit. So, I don't know. I'm having a good time. Like, all in all, life is pretty fucking good for me right now, and I'm happy with that. But what else have I been doing? Outside of work and hanging out with Herman, not a lot. Not a lot. Like I said, I painted my dudes, and that was there's just dudes walking around at night. I shouldn't stop for them. We don't know if they're safe. By the way, what have you done with the car that you would normally have to restore? I don't know. Herman stories? Aside from his escape in the middle of the night last night, he's been good. As far as work stories, I've been getting a lot of hours, and that's been kind of screwed up my stream schedule, but, you know, I guess that's okay. It's not. It's actually not. But inevitably that means that I gotta choose on any given day whether or not to stream here or on arcade. Saturday I'm just gonna take off this week, I'll be honest. Unless if I can get home, I'm gonna probably go out and go play some Kill Team on Saturday, which is why I'm like really hardcore working on making sure everything's painted. But that means that I gotta go spray down these guys that I got here in a minute. But I'll do that after we're done streaming. Though it does stink up the house something fierce. This live stream from your job. There are people who call in and they're like, hey, will you play Fortnite with me? I had to talk to one of my sales associates. He was playing Fortnite on the clock. That being said, there had been like 2 customers in about 3 hours. So I was just kind of like, dude, come on. Like, the cameras are always watching us to make sure we're not stealing, because they know they don't pay us enough, so they're going to try and, you know, a lot of people end up stealing from that place. Known at least 2 people who got fired for it. Anyway, don't be playing video games on your phone while you're at work. At least not in a place where the cameras can see. Like, be smart about it. Go and like sit under like one of the cameras or something. Like, if I'm gonna like act like I'm checking like my phone, like if I'm gonna be checking my phone or whatever, or if I'm gonna take a break, I'll like go and take the phone from the store and I'll answer it. The cameras don't have audio, so then I'll go sit under one of the cameras looking at like the shelves or whatever, and I'll just hold the phone in my hands, and then I'll start messing around on my phone. If I need to take like a 5-minute break, because we don't get breaks, because fuck laws. It's actually apparently not a law that you get a break. But, so I wasn't really upset with him that he was doing that, because like there wasn't anything to be done. Like, he couldn't really do any work. Also, did I miss my exit? Yeah, I should probably crank up to 4th gear. Thank you for reminding me that 4th gear exists. As far as customers go, no real, like, standout stories because, like, I had this weird shift where I was only there for, like, 3 hours. Just enough to close the store. And so, like, I didn't see anyone. Like, no one came in. Which is alright, because that means I don't have to deal with customers. But, you know, we do all the shipment stuff, and I have gone in a circle. I drove all the way around this place. Okay. I'm going to do another lap, and we're going to pretend like we didn't just do that. Actually, we're running low on gas. Maybe we go back and get some. What the fuck is this? Is this the place I need to go? I don't want to go home. I want to go to the fucking... Alright, you know what? I'm going to get turned around. I'm going to get some, Where do I work? I work at a place that's sort of like a bookstore, pawn shop, GameStop sort of situation. I work in the video game and toy section. So kids come in and they just like... like I was saying the other day, some parents just dropped off their kid. So I went over to the place next door, and I was like, hey, can you do a thing saying that there was a missing child? Because we got some kid here and I'm not a babysitter. He's like, okay. And then they called the parents. Well, I had to go back over and ask what the kid's name was, because I didn't ask. I'm like, hey buddy, what's her name? He's like, Joshua. That's not his actual name. For the sake of this story, his name will be Joshua. I'm like, Joshua? He's like, yeah, Joshua. Joshua. I'm like, okay. So I go over and I tell them, they're like, okay. Joshua's party, can you meet him back over at store? And, someone who looks suspiciously like him, but like about, I want to say 20 to 30 years older, walked into the store, looked at him, playing with all the stuffed animals and fire trucks and crap that we've got, and then immediately did a, like, 180 and walked back out the door. I'm like, neat. I guess I'm babysitting your kid. Does that mean I get to adopt him? If I adopt him, does that mean I can, like, tell him to do my job? Is child employment legal? I'm pretty sure it's not. Like, you're my son now. Now learn about the horrible truth of what your dad actually does for work. He plays video games on the internet, and people watch him for some reason. Sell him for booze money. Joshua, you are my son now. Get a bunch of kids to stream with me? I think that's just... I could stream Fortnite if I wanted, but... Yeah, I mean... Oh my god! Jesus fucking... Oh my... Shit! The fuck? You guys see that? Was a fucking moose? There are meese in this game now? Holy shit. Jeez. Sell the kid to someone for $500 and sell the info on where the kid is to the parents for $5,000. I see. I think there's a car coming up my asshole. This is gonna end up in a wreck. Oh hey, he actually went around me. Alright, where the fuck is my exit? It's too fucking dark to see. Is this where I need... I'm just gonna turn off here and we'll figure it out. Fuck it, right? That's how I do things. I'm trying to figure out where the car is. Where the fuck am I? I'm gonna turn this way. How about Hunter Call of the Wild? I think I uninstalled that. It's a good hunting simulator, don't get me wrong, but it's kind of dull as far as streams go. Like just a long fucking lull where I'm just like talking to myself and nothing's happening. And then we shoot the thing and it runs away because I use too small of a caliber because I'm too shit of a shot to kill even the smallest animals. I'm not willing to kill rabbits. I wonder if I can, like, call the cops. Like, can I? See, I don't know anything about the law. I need to have, like, a page on the BRB that's just, like, I'm fucking stupid. Like, I don't know anything. I'm not qualified to do anything, really. That's why I'm a streamer. But, like, okay, we're at Timo's now, right? No, wait. No, we're almost home. I don't know where the fuck we've been tonight. Disclaimer, I'm an idiot, and all the information here in this stream should be taken as for only entertainment purposes only. Viewer discretion is advised. Just have that as one of the things on the BRB page. Where am I driving? Oh, who the fuck knows anymore? I'm trying to get to the fucking dump, but I don't know where I am. Because they changed how things look, and so I'm looking for shit, like landmarks. But things look just slightly different enough that I'm like, the fuck is that? Why is there a barn there now? Has there always been a barn there? I don't know. But can I call the cops on someone? Like, if they just leave their kid, can I just be like, oh man, there's this just child here. Abandoned by his parents. I don't know where they are. And then have the cops, like, take the child. And the parents have to go and figure out where the fuck their child is. And it's like, I don't know. Cops showed up and took him. Maybe your son's doing some illegal shit. Have you ever thought about what your son does when you're not watching him? He does hardcore drugs. He does hardcore drugs. He runs a prostitution ring. I'm going to die here. We're just gonna go ahead and restart the game there. Little Timmy runs a drug ring. Did you know? I don't feel like we achieved anything there. And I would rather not spend an hour trying to get that out of the fucking water. Is that legal? Is it legal to call the cops to, like, have them pick up an abandoned child? Like, I know that they're next door. Like, I literally... What? There was beer in this just a minute ago, right? What? Okay. That's illegal? Why? I mean, I guess it's not an emergency. It would have to be like 311. Like, look at all the gas we wasted. That was like half a tank of gas. Joshua sold my beer. Drug abusing. You know, someday it's gonna catch. I mean, it's just like, I just don't give a shit anymore. Like, if you bring your child in there, I expect that you, like, pick up after them. Oh, hey, Tilda. That's probably true. I mean, like, if I can't find the parents, maybe I should just call 311. Like, is it actually a thing where I need to do that? No. But also, like, what if the kid gets hurt? Like, what if the kid decides to do a high dive off a tower of, like, Tonka trucks while he's on a bender? He would do that. Joshua has a drug addiction. It's a problem, and his parents need to be there for him, but they're not. Where are they? Who knows? They're doing something else, though, and it's bad. It's really bad. He just needs someone in his life. Anyway, what if he does that? Now, do I get in trouble? Can I, like... And then the magic trick is, when I open it, we have some kill you in a jar. Yay! Holy... No, the house is still burnt. It's still very burnt. Yeah, 311 might be the right way to go. Like, I don't like being that way, but also, I don't get paid enough. I don't get paid enough to have to deal with, like, a child neglect issue. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to be held responsible for that. Why do you keep the meat outside? Well, let me show you the kitchen. I don't know, we're renovating the kitchen a bit. So, we took out the refrigerator. And, the storage closet is, and then the table isn't. And then there's the oven. So, you know, that's why. That's why I just leave the meat on the front lawn. So. Retail isn't fun, and you might have to, Natalie, and that would suck ass. This is sort of like House Flipper, except for instead. Why do I live like this? Well, my house burned down because I didn't realize it was gonna. No, this is my food. I bought it. It's just I leave it out here on the lawn in case if I need it. And I'm gonna be driving around and probably doing some like car fixing stuff. And so it's just sort of here. It's a little bit gross, not gonna lie. Call center stuff seems like it would be miserable. I had a friend who worked at, like, I think it was AT&T's call center. And he would just, you know, let the customer yell at them for, like, a while and mute them. And he was an artist, so he would just, you know, sit there and draw while they were yelling at him. And then, when they were done, they would just go, you know, I'm really sorry about that. Let me transfer you on to the right people. That seems alright. Like, I don't know if I'd mind that too much. I call the tech support line at work all the time. Just being like, hey, this shit's broken. And they're like, have you tried turning it off and on again? And I'm like, well, if I do that, everything explodes. And they're like, oh, well, don't do that. And I'm like, yeah. Yeah. I have fairly consistent rude customers. Or just insane customers. It's more insane customers who don't seem to understand where they are or what they're doing. Like, that's what really gets me, is the customers that are there, but don't seem to understand that video games cost money. Like, video games are, and I'm gonna say it, an expensive as fuck hobby. You know? Like, you don't need video games. You really don't. They're fun. They're enjoyable. They allow you to, like, you know, have a little bit of fun. Everyone has fun in their own ways. Some people watch Netflix all day. Some people watch YouTube videos. Some people play video games. And, sports? Some people sports. And so, yeah. But video games, fucking expensive. I know they're cheaper than going to the movie, but, like, let's say you bought a PC, right? So a PC that can run modern games can cost you, like, a couple $100s, right? Like, comparative to, like, you know, maybe a PS4 Pro or an Xbox One X. $500, $600 to have a decent enough computer that you could play something, right? I'm not exactly sure where the minimum is anymore. But I would imagine that's probably sufficient. Alternatively, you could buy a PS4. or an Xbox One, or Switch. And then those games aren't gonna cost you $60, unless if you get them on the Steam sale or whatever, or some sort of equivalent, where it's like $50 off, or, you know, whatever. Or maybe you play like a lot of indie games. I realize I think the reason I like indie games, like this one, is the experience that I get, and that there's no microtransactions. Like, having to sell people on, like, you know, the computer will prompt me and it'll be like, hey, do you want the DLC for this? I can sell it to you and, you know, it'll be a code on your receipt. And they're like, what's in it? I'm like, you know what? I really don't fucking know what's the DLC for, fucking... I was gonna say Tony Hawk. Yeah, let's go with it. Tony Hawk's, PGA Tour 5, from 2002. I have no idea what the fucking DLC for that is. If you made a game based on your life, what would it be like? What's the name of that game that I played a bit ago? I played like 2 streams of it. It was called, shit. I'm gonna have to look it up now, because I'm not gonna be happy until I find out. Sad and Desperate? No. No. Because you want it to be interesting. And if you make it sad and desperate, then it's really boring. Let's see. Uplink, Trine, Trauma, Trains, Titleist, They Breathe, Thief, Tharsis, Terraria, Supreme Commander. I have Supreme Commander? Holy shit. I think I bought it in some, like, stale, and then I just... Slaughtering Grounds, Sky Hill, Secret of the Magic Crystal. That's the pony game, right? Yeah. I don't know, it was the one where you were a painter. You guys might actually know this faster than I do. It was the one where you were a painter. And you had to paint things, and then they would pay you. Based on, like, a seemingly random metric. And then eventually you become, like, a bigwig artist. Passepartout. That's it. Passepartout plus a little bit of this. I'd say, like, somewhere, like, a combination of Passepartout and My Summer Car is probably a fairly accurate representation of my life. Just gremlin culture and some painting. Passepartout is now on mobile. That's actually good. That sounds great. You painted a lot of dicks in that game? Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, that's a thing. There's been a lot of requests for this one video on arcade, and I guess I'll get around to it, but it's like a response video, and it's like, Jesus Christ, this is like 2018 current year argument. Like, why am I doing video response videos? But, and I guess if that's what people want, then I don't mind it. Giving my opinion about art is really not that bad of a thing. We didn't even go and get charcoal, because it's too fucking late in the day to go and get any. We're gonna die. Please no. Aha! Oh, I was gonna say it's because I have my seatbelt on, but it's not, because I don't. You know, I actually probably saved myself from a train-related death just there by losing control of my car and crashing into a bush. Later, Snow Pixies. Hope you have a good night. Send a painting of your stuff, and I mean, like, that pretentious crap only works if you're rich enough for it to work. And I'm not. Like, you have to be fucking rich, or know someone who's really rich who wants to, like, say your art is worth $1 billion. Fine art is kind of a shit show, if I'll be honest with you. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Oh, God. Alright, let's just hope none of this is solid. I mean, yeah, there was the guy who made murals with elephant shit. He was actually doing it for a reason. Like, there was a reason for it. Alright. Anyway, I'm gonna take a quick BRB and then we'll be back and we're gonna try and get to, I guess, town to pick up some charcoal and then go and fix the car. Cause then I could, like, you know, grill sausage. That'd be cool. That'd be a new thing I could do. Alright, anyway, give me like a couple minutes and go to the bathroom. Have you actually sent me the Battletech key? Twitch is acting like I can do the Battletech thing. I can't yet because you haven't sent it to me. Huh, that's weird. Gotta be careful about what buttons I click then. Anyway, I'll be right back. 2 minutes. BRB. And I'm back. Well, you guys are almost back. So we'll give it a slight chill pill. Now you're back. Lots of 7s in chat since I was gone. You guys are weird. When are you gonna stream more Warhammer shit? You missed it yesterday. I streamed some Warhammer shit. Or you didn't, and that's why you're asking. When am I gonna play more of it, though? I don't know. I'm gonna see how it goes on After Hours and see if people care about it. It was like a moderately successful stream. It succeeded to get the minimum of the bounty's requirements, which is good, and I enjoyed it. So that's also good. Dawn of War might be a little bit more popular. We'll see. Okay. Yep, that beer just disappears every time. And it's raining this time. Alright, cool. I've been playing Mordheim with my friends on Tabletop Sim. Mordheim is Kill Team, but Warhammer. Oh, cool. I'm gonna go play some Kill Team this week, so wish me luck. I need to finish painting all my dudes, and I've gotten 10 out of 13 totally done. Well, they need to be glued together. It's not raining in the... Oh, wait, no, it is raining in the mirror now. Oh, wow. Take a shower, you're stinky. Let me just go to the bathroom real quick and we'll take a shower. Necromunda is still a thing, but, like, seems redundant. Because he got Necromunda, and he got, Kill Team, and he got, Titanicus, or whatever, for rich people. Gorkamorka. Gorkamorka, they're actually doing, like, a remake of, maybe? October coming out? Okay, let's miss that. Adeptus Titanicus. Yes, that's it. Yeah. If you have money, you could play with big mechs. But if you don't, you could play Kill Team. I mean, I like the models for October. Yeah, spelled with K because that's how they can copyright it. But yeah, October's we're gonna do the release of the Orc Codex. Because for those of you that don't know how Warhammer's played, there's like a basic codex that's like all the normal rules, everyone, like turn order and all that kind of shit. And then they got another book, right? That's like all, you know, generally putting all the factions together, like all the good guys of the Imperium and the bad guys of the Chaos, and then the aliens, and then another book of aliens, right? Okay, cool. Easy enough to understand so far. And then slowly throughout the next couple of years, they update and have books specifically for them. So for instance, instead of just having a book for like all of the mankind people, Moobot is just like super paranoid. I set him up to be that way. Just ask for permission, we'll permit. Anyway, so the Orc Codex, the book that tells you how to play orcs, like, and is actually good, is coming out in October. Space Wolves is coming out, though the recent controversy with this. Okay, so I'm gonna try and simplify this as best as I can, but basically they did some playtesting and they were like, okay, these special abilities for your leader guy, we realized they weren't as cool as they could be, so we changed them. And that would be fine, right? That would be a totally fine thing to do if they decided that they were going to, I don't know. I mean, okay. So the book isn't out yet, right? The book isn't out yet. And they go, okay, well, we're going to change the rules. There's nothing wrong with this story so far. Where the actual problem is that they decided to, like, go, okay, well, rather than, like, recalling all the books we're going to send out to the people who pre-ordered it, we're just gonna give you a PDF file that you need to go download from our website, and you can just change it. You can just, like, you just know that the warlord abilities that are on that one page, your, like, main dude's abilities, yeah, none of those are valid. Now it's this page that you have to print out from the internet. So this book that you bought, this $40 fucking book or whatever, isn't even valid. Like, one page of it is totally incorrect. You don't even have to understand how to play the game to understand why that's shit. So, that's why I don't buy the books. I just get the PDFs of it. Because then I can just swap out pages in the PDF when something like that does happen. And I don't have to carry around a dozen books. Because like I said, there's a book for your army, and then there's another book for their army, and another book for 8th edition. Recalling would involve... Yeah, it would. But people only play the modern editions, so I don't know. Anyway, we're going all the way to we're going to town. We're gonna get some charcoal. Then we're gonna go to the place, and we're gonna try and I mean, I want to use the grill. I feel like that's a good thing for us to do today. We can use the grill, and then we can go and do the other thing. I haven't met anyone who plays the older editions. Austin has a really big Warhammer, like, community. A lot of, like, really big Warhammer YouTube channels and people are from Austin, specifically. Like, Bell of Lost Souls and, fuck, what's the name of that one? There's another one. I don't think Bolter and Chainsword is from here. I forget where they're stationed, but Bell of Lost Souls, one of, like, the 3 major ones, is from Austin, so there's that. I know a guy, yeah. Bell of Lost Souls is clickbaity as fuck. Yeah, well, I don't know. I don't read a lot of the publications, because I just don't give a shit. To be honest, I just want to play games. I want to buy plastic army men and move them around a table and feel like a badass about it, you know? And when, 12 Reasons Why, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I haven't met any of those guys. Is it possible to build something like a... I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm just gonna try and go and get some charcoal real quick. I mean, how fucking hard can that be? I've drowned myself in a swamp twice. Whoa! What was that move, asshole? And now he's a ghost. You notice how he wasn't in the mirror? I was checking the mirror to see where he went. He wasn't there. Yeah, the yellow text bars are weird. I was gonna move my mouse cursor over to look at it, but then I realized that it moves with my head. Is that a moose? That was a tree. Trees are different than moose. In a lot of really fundamental ways that I shouldn't have to explain. Like moose don't live as long as trees. It'd be fucked up to make a table out of a moose. Rather pointless to try and eat a tree. There's a long bit, and there's a bunch of bits that come out from the long bit. And you call those bits limbs. And I think that's basically where the similarities stop. They're brown. Yeah, I know. I'm talking about things that moose don't have. I don't think we'll do the bedding cap this time. We gotta, like, trade off on that. We can't do it every time, because otherwise we will drive people insane. Because some people just hate that. How's a tree not like a moose in other ways? It's got leaves. Moose just leave. They don't have leaves. It sounds the same, but it's actually two different things. See, a leaf is actually it's a physical object, whereas leaving is a thing that trees don't do, but moose can do because they can move. Trees don't move. Trees prefer not to walk. They don't do that too much. If you run into a tree or a moose, they'll fuck up your car. That's true. And generally speaking, they're okay, and your car is not. They both need water to survive. I'm starting to believe that trees and moose might be very similar. Trees don't poop. That is true. They do need poop, though. Like, poop is an important part of their life cycle. Much like a moose. It's just the other way around. I mean, like, then there are, like, acorns. I mean, I don't know, in a nutshell, that's a tree. Nuts don't work that way with moose. It's a different thing entirely. I feel like he was trying to shift into my lane. Maybe it was just because we were both taking a turn at the same time. I don't know. We're gonna die. Thanks, asshole. What was the plan there? What was the plan there? I swear to God. Nope, no, don't you try and run off on me. Should have fucking known. What are you doing here, asshole? You gonna apologize for that shit? Fuck you. How's that working out for you? Oh shit! The fuck? Where the fuck am I? What? Is this my living room? This is my living room, then this is the hallway. Yeah, I'm home. Oh, shit. Well, that didn't go great. Let's go back to the house. Oh, shit, I've lost it. Alright, let's go back out to the lake. Maybe we can just... I don't... How the... Why the fuck would you beat me up, then drive me home, then drop me into my burnt-out house? Oh, my car turned off. You okay there, bike? You okay? You okay? There you go. You're okay. Thirsty. Don't judge. I need this. Okay? I need this. Alright. Just jump in my boat that's not here. Where do I park my boat? Shit. Okay. Alright, we're gonna have to find our bike on the way back up. Alright. Ocean behind us, or lake behind us. You want him to beat the shit out of you, not kill you. I mean, that just seems like a level of niceness that you don't give someone that you just punched. You know? Oh, it's really fucking dark. If you killed you, he would have learned nothing. I feel like you would learn a good lesson if you're dead. Killing you would be a isn't assault a felony as well? I don't know things. I'm not a lawyer or a doctor or really qualified to do anything. But like, again, that seems bad. I'm gonna just go out on a limb and assume that it's bad to punch people. Like, it's some level of illegal. Right? Lawyers in chat, let me know. Am I right? Is it illegal to get into a fist fight with someone and then take them home? That's a crime, right? Like, and a bad one, like a felony level crime, right? Not a lawyer? Well, shit, your advice isn't any good as mine. Like, my advice is shit, because I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But maybe together, we're one functioning human being with the knowledge and ability of a lawyer. There was some philosopher who once said that one man who knows nothing knows as much as two, or knows less than two men who know nothing. I think that's what he said, something along those lines. My point is that, like, collectively, if there's enough of us that aren't lawyers and we all group up, then we might know as much as a lawyer, right? Like, if we all together compile our knowledge, we can be the equivalent knowledge of one lawyer, right? Yes, I would like my Twitch chat to represent me in court. Yes. Okay, so you guys will be there for when I get in trouble, right? With the YouTube police. You guys will be there and represent me in court. Like, all, like, a couple hundred of you. You just all sit behind the desk with me. Seems like something that Socrates would say. Who the fuck gave Socrates the keys to the fucking philosophy safe knowledge bank? Where the fuck is my bike? Like, who decided he was smart and knew shit? Is this the road? Okay, my bike's gonna be somewhere along this road. Speedrun, any % guilty verdict. Alright, there it is. I ask you, ladies and gentlemen of the Twitch chat, Socrates didn't know shit. You think Socrates would know how to, like, start a bike? No, because bikes weren't invented yet. So how can we trust him to know about things? Right? Think about it. Socrates wouldn't. Socrates is the one who said, I only know that I know nothing. Well, there you go. Bitch doesn't know shit. Why are we basing all of our philosophy on that guy? He doesn't know anything. He even admitted it. Socrates doesn't know a damn thing. It's more like Socrates, because he sucks. If you're some sort of, like, knowledge lawyer, tell me this. Would Socrates know how to use my iPhone? I think not. I think not. Dude's still being talked about thousands of years later. I mean, goals, but, like, also, like, what if everyone just said, actually, that guy's kind of dumb? You constantly say things that aren't things. I speak the truth. I am a modern-day philosopher. Socrates would not understand a goddamn thing I was saying. And you know why that is? A, because I'm smarter than Socrates, and I'm just gonna say it. That's not me being, like, you know, vain or anything. I just am. And we all know this. And also, B, because he didn't speak English. He spoke, like, Latin or some shit. What if Socrates is actually a bitch? I'm just saying. What do we know about the guy? He wrote books and said things and annoyed people? I haven't written a book yet. But if that's all it takes for me to become, like, on the level with, like, Socrates, I'll do it. And then all of you guys will have to, like, talk about me 1,000 years from now. right? The bike is very loud. Yeah, sorry about that. If Socrates is so smart, why is he dead? Yeah. You ever think about that shit? Also, there's a song called Despacito or Spaccio. Like, what the fuck is the name of that song? Oh shit, we're dead. Okay, we're not. We're okay. Alright, we're fine. Did anyone else just see a zombie, or am I just kind of... I was looking at chat, and then I looked back over and I saw a zombie for like 1 frame. Pistachio. What does this Despacito mean? It's so sad. Alexa ordered me some Cheetos. I was playing a game of CSGO the other day, and there was this kid who, every single time we'd lose a round, he would say, "This is so sad. Alexa played Despacito." And you know what? Bitch didn't even have an Alexa, so it did nothing. It would have been fun had he done it once, but that he did it every round, and we're in Silver League, so we lost every round, was just beyond annoying. Also, we're driving back to town because we lost our van. Despacito means slowly in Spanish. Did he say on 10? He sounded like he was young enough to be my child. Like, not necessarily 10, but just any age in that region. Like, he could have been like 13. I believe 13. Which is sad. What game was that you were playing? Counter-Strike Go. So, like, global offensive, so. Which apparently, and I've just now realized that, probably just means people being edgelords. That's why it's called global offensive, because it's offensive to everyone. I still play it for some fucking reason. I don't know why. And if you want to do, like, we're gonna die. Like, edgelord humor has its place. I get it. But, like, at least be clever about it. Don't just say, like, the same... Like, what's the name of that night at the comedy club? I was gonna do that. I was gonna, like, stream that, and I played a little bit of it, because I'm like, wait a minute. What if it's just people being super racist? And then I played it, and it was just people being super racist. It wasn't even, like, new racist jokes. It was just, like... Turns out comedies, I mean, sure, it is, yes. But they're just, like, reading racist jokes that they read on B. And it's like, okay. Like, humor comes from, like, I don't know, a little bit of creativity and weirdness. And, like, it has to have some facsimile with life. That something makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, when you say something weird, it is like a parody of life, and then it's funny because it's not right, you know? It was just along that lines, Alondro. It's like, hey, the N-word. And then they'd walk off stage. Because they didn't have anywhere they were going to put that joke. They just said the N-word, and that was it. It was very Cosmo Kramer. Like, if you're gonna do the edgelord thing, you gotta really, like, sell it. You gotta be on point. It's just, I don't know. I feel like the people who resort towards edgelord humor decide that rather than having a personality, they'll just be edgy. This game still exists, yes. And it got an update. Just recently. Freshly updated. This game sucks, but like in a charming way. But what sucks about that whole situation is that when you sell them, like, it's not funny. Like, that joke wasn't funny. Like, why aren't you laughing? Well, it isn't funny. It's like, you're just rude, and it's just like, well, you didn't say a joke. Like, there's no facsimile of life for me to laugh at. You know what I mean? What was the part that was funny? It's sort of like me telling a joke. I was actually gonna follow that up with something else, but actually that's good. Like, did you hear about the duck that went to the bar? And then you go, no, what happened with the duck at the bar? And I just go, it was a duck. Like, it's not, I mean, like, that was funnier than a lot of the stuff they were saying. Or a lot of edgelords say. Can I lower the game volume? Effectively? No. Let me see if I can pull over without killing myself. Or can I, like, I can balance this. I can do it. I can do it. Got this. Aha! Did it while driving. I mean, that registered as, like, an anti-joke because, like, you expected something from that. I guess. But anyway, let's change the subject. Did I just hear a voice? Ooh. How is the audio now? Is it still super loud? Can you put on a muffler on this fart cannon? No. Alright. So now we should be at town. I can just throw this in the back. We're gonna have to figure out how to get the van down. That's all my shit just out on the floor, isn't it? Great. Good. Great. I'm liking where this is headed. Where's the fuel tap? Okay, now we pick this thing up and we put it in the back of the car. Just open that up. The drone is. Just get in there. Get in there. Get in there. There we go. Can you do a favor for me, and do my final assignment for my animation class for me? No. Like, animation's a bitch. Why would you do that to yourself? Unlock Gerald, eat wiener. I don't, what? Oh. I mean, this is Twitch. This isn't like Pornhub or something. I can't just, oh. I can't just do that. Also, why would that be Gerald? Alright. Oh, I am hungry. I should probably eat a wiener. I see what you mean. Yes. You'd like to suffer? Well then, you know, choosing to become an animator was a good career choice for you. Why is the van on the hill? We got rammed, and then I got in a fist fight with the guy, and he won. See if we can do like a pit maneuver or something on this asshole. Oh, hey, sorry, did I hit you? Did I hit you with my car? Was that inconvenient for you? Did that suck? Would it suck? Would it suck if I just put this grill on your car like this? You want a grill on your car? Like one of those fancy, like, automobile things? It doesn't have its top on either. Thank you for the 125 bits there. Very kind of you, Top Hand Door. Alright. Open. Hold on. Where's the couch? It's just not there right now for some reason. Alright, hold on. You stay right there. I got this. Power move P on him. Alright, hold on. Just get myself a pizza. Eat a pizza. There we go. Now we're less hungry. Alright. Are you open now? Hey, you open? It's like the people at my work. They just start banging on the door and acting like they own the place. Oh, be real quick. Well, on Google it says you guys are still open. Well, the fucking door says it's locked. The fucking door is locked. The sign outside the door says that we closed just a few minutes ago. And yet, here you are, attempting to enter. And even if you were right, even if you were fucking right about that, you would have 30 minutes, 30 fucking minutes to get into the store and get what you need. And you left with 30 minutes. You left to get whatever you need and you don't know what do you want? What the fuck do you want? Sometimes they'll come 5 minutes before close of what it says on fucking Google, and they'll be like, yeah, I don't really know what I want, I just want to pick up a game. Get the fuck you. Just fuck you. Anyway, are you open? I need you to be open now. I don't know what time you open, so actually I'm just gonna... The sucky part is I can't even steal charcoal. So we gotta wait. Just drink beer off the floor. Tell us why you're closed. It's a good question. What game would you recommend? Would you recommend Skyrim? Well, I know some people like it. It's gotten re-released a few times. Those are my favorite kind of answers. Where I don't tell them the truth, because if I were to actually say my actual opinion, you're like, oh, should I pre-order this? No. No, I don't think you need to fucking pre-order Madden. You know why? Because no one will fucking show up. Who the fuck shows up to a midnight release of Madden? You know who did? Me, because I was scheduled. You know who else showed up? No one. Because who the fuck people are still picking up their pre-orders for that shit. Still. To this day. Like, why the fuck do you need to pre-order Madden? It'll be there. It'll be fine. $5. $5-10 to keep a copy of the game for you. Be open. Who pre-orders? People who have consoles. $10 to $20. Monday to Saturday. Alright, the sun is right there. So if we can assume that noon is straight up, right? And morning comes at 6, so it's sometime close to like 7 or 8. Noon is not straight up in Finland. Yeah, I guess it is a different part of the world, so it's probably closer to, like, down than up, right? Just use this. You know what? I could save. I haven't died recently. Let me just go save. He has a sextant and a protractor. I don't have either of those things. Earth's tilt and all that. Is the game's clock? Nah, it's a completely different one. Did they remove smashing the window? No, but I tried stealing it earlier this stream and I couldn't steal any. So I have to wait for him to actually be open to sell me charcoal. You can steal gas like that, but you can't steal, like, things. Alright. Alright, let's see if he's open now. Be open! Asshole brigade is here. Where are they? They're over there. There they are.
Vitu mulkku.
When you load, if there's no bike, there's no Timo. That's a good point. He has to ride to work on his bike. There is no bike. Save quit. Tether the assholes together and then provoke them. It's a good idea. We'll try that. Alright. Bike, he's here. He's here. He's here. He's here. I need a beer. There we go. Hey, what's up, Timo? I need some charcoal. You take care of that for me? Thanks. You're a fucking pal. Alright, great. Thanks. Barbecue!
Hei, onks tää nyt se Peräjärven
It's me!
jätkä olevinaan täällä? Osaaks tää mitään tehdä ja mitä tää tulee tän promonsa kanssa tänne riehumaan? Ei vittu, me nyt vittu jo.
Anyway. Let's throw this grill up on here. Make it a little bit higher up for me. Get some charcoal in. Just, don't really know how this works. Hold on. Just gonna... Oh, there we go. It's doing something. You guys see that? It's like pouring. There we go. Hey, how's it going? How much charcoal do I need? Here, I'm just gonna put this here for a sec. You just stay there. I mean, it's pouring charcoal onto it. There's like an effect for it. I got this. Can you calm down? I'm trying to grill him. My grill. I need my grill. Where's my grill? There it is. It's in his back seat. He's trying to steal it. Can't steal my grill. There we go. You guys can go now. Alright. Oh, there we go. It just wasn't full enough yet. I had to tilt it more. Ah, there we go. Now I can start a fire. Where do those sausages go? Hey, can I...
No morjesta tiski ja tiskit koneeseen.
You want... Hold on. You wanna share?
Oisko sulla kolikoilla maksu? Minäkö hävitin tuon markkailemaan avaimen?
You wanna share with me? You wanna have some sausages with me?
Minä kokeilin, jos minä saisin pelin kautta edes osa ulos.
Oh. Must have tipped over. I must count.
Tervetuloa uudelleen.
I spilled the charcoal. That appears to be the case. I'm just gonna make it like right here on the floor of your store. I'll just bring it to you. Give me another sausage. I was talking about how I was gonna spend more responsibly in this game so I wouldn't run into issues, but you know. I don't know. This is... Alright, now we get the charcoal. Game? Is this bag empty? Okay. It's either empty or I need more. Alright, now the sausage. I'm gonna put the sausage on. No, wait, hold on. Do we light it? We light it. Okay, there we go. Gotta space him out. Oh no, oh no, oh shit. Oh, fuck. Here, you watch it for a minute. I'm gonna go and get,
Ehtoon möllyttäkää sinullekin.
Just go ahead and grab this pizza. I got a pizza, man. Just throw that on there. Right?
Ei muuta kuin kiitos ja hellurei.
Pizza? You want a charred sausage? Here you go. Do you want a charred sausage? Just gonna leave it over here next to the door for you. Okay, I'm gonna go and find another. Ah. Can I eat this? You want it? Oh. Okay. Well, anyway, we made some sausage. I'm gonna give this one to the guy outside because he looks hungry.
Ehtoo möllykkätä sinullekin.
Hey. Here's a sausage. Here's a beer. There you go. Have you grilled before IRL? Yeah, but I usually can like tell the color of it changing and things like that. When we did like a Vinesauce streamer barbecue, I took over on the grill because I claimed that I knew what I was doing. Spoilers, I really don't. And everyone's burger was slightly raw. Confirm this information with Limes. She reminds me of it every single time that we talk. But yeah, that was good. I mean, he's not dead. He's not dead. He's fine. Just gonna move him over here to one of the chairs and we'll just put him in there. You're fine. See? He's still making noises. Dead people don't make this much noise. Alright. And then, there you go. There you go. Just go ahead. Alright. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Alright, let's go to the junkyard now. The coals are now ready. So I could just grill something up right now. Yeah, it's not super hot anymore, so we could just like put them on and cook them just like so. You gotta have a window open. You can't grill inside. That's dangerous. Thank you for the 50 bits. Can I cook him? Why would I? Thank you, Top Handor. Flip them, you know. Gotta make sure that they're flipped. Okay. Just go ahead and buckle up for safety. Don't want to do anything dangerous. And then we're gonna head off to the junkyard to see if we can fix our car. Oh hey! Look at that! Grilled fucking sausage. Just put these guys down here. In case if we need them later. Little baguettes of sausage. It's great. It's wonderful. It looks actually pretty good. We did it! So apparently you gotta wait until it stops being like so hot. So, you know, there you go. Alright, hold on. Parking brake's on. We learned something, though. We learned how to cook. Hey, Timo! Here's your sausage. Alright, let's go. That's not Timo, is that? Oh, that's fucking awkward. Would you consider doing a cooking stream? We could. I need to figure out something else to cook. Can you cook your piss? You know? I don't know. I don't think so. That is Timo. Okay, so it wasn't awkward. Timo's the guy who owns the shop. Who's the guy who owns Fritari? That's his name. Piss-cooked sausage? I don't think that's food. I think was food and then you cooked it in piss. It's not food. I think we're in in-stream once we actually get there, but you know what? Let's go ahead and eat this sausage while we're driving. Pee out the window at people. Instead, we gave them a thumbs up, which is a lot more friendly. I didn't mean to, though. A lot of accidents are bad, but that accident was actually pretty good, because I just told them, you know what? You're alright. Can I get him to do the honk thing? Saw this Onion article and people were freaking out because it was like, you know, guy does horn thing to get the truck driver to do it, and he accidentally blows himself up by hitting the self-destruct switch. People are like, oh my god, why did he have a self-destruct switch? It's like, yeah. I wonder how many of those people are playing along and how many of those people are stupid. I'm gonna believe, I mean, like, honestly, sometimes people do stuff, especially when I'm playing video games with them, or just, like, customers at work. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna believe that you're trolling me, because I just have too much faith in humanity, and you as a person, to believe that you're actually this fucking stupid. You know? Like, I have too much faith in humanity to assume that people are fucking stupid. Do you know what I mean? I mean, thanks for the update on Yol. If people want to go watch Yol, they'll go watch Yol. I'm about to stop, so they could go do that if they wanted. Yeah. Anyway, let's get over to the car. And hopefully it's not too fucked up. Sweet ramp over the garbage. And neat. Cool. Good. Unbuckle. Eat a sausage. Pull the brake. Unhook this thing. Alright. Something happened here. And I assume that's a glitch. I thought my car had caught on fire, but nope, it's just fucked. Alright, cool. So, what the fuck was wrong with my car? Let's save. You must delete mesh.txt. Alright, I'm gonna save and quit, I think, because that's, the mesh for the car has been changed. So, that actually will help, then. And maybe the car won't look as banged up. Oh, Herman's escaped. He is out and loose and doing things. He's been cooped up for a bit, so it's not really an escape. But anyway, I'm gonna check and see if there's any art, and then we'll go from there. There's no new art today. That's all right. Yakuza today? Nah, I think I need to go ahead and call it, y'all. But if you want more videos from me, I'm putting out videos every Tuesday and Thursday on Patreon that are for the arcade stuff. Basically, like the full content. I've been calling it like an entire, like normally I do speed paints, but it's like that, except for instead of being sped up, it's not. So it's like 4 hours long or whatever of me painting. It's really good background noise. It's kind of what I designed arcade to be, like inspiration to do art and just something that you could fall asleep to. And that's available if you're a Patreon sub of at least $1 or more. So that's neat. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Here's an ad, and then I'm also going to check and see if anyone's streaming. Is Mike streaming? I can check Vinesauce.com and see who else is streaming, but I'll try and host Mike, and if it doesn't work, then it'll automatically switch to Yol. We'll go with that. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Bye. Bye.